I'm Delphine. I'm leading the North America customer success team at Payoneer. So I'm based in New York. So basically, my team is helping US and Canadian sellers to sell internationally or to receive payment from international companies. Yeah, so let's review together the payment journey for cross-border sellers from the customer's purchase to your account. So basically, your customer purchase using a card or a local payment method. Then the payment is processed and settled to the marketplace account or a licensed third party. From there, the marketplace deducts its commissions before transferring the remaining account to your account, the remaining funds to your account. And then you get the funds in your account. You can use them as you wish to pay either your suppliers or any advertising, any costs you might have. So in the next slide, we'll see how Payoneer can help you using the funds in the most efficient way. So first, the first step, money in. So basically how to fund your Payoneer account. So you can receive either payment from a marketplace, you can receive a local or wire bank transfers, you can receive payment from credit card or bank debit, and you can also receive payment in network payments, so meaning it's from another Payoneer customer. This step 2 will be, once your funds are in your Payoneer account and you have a positive balance, what are those benefits to have a positive balance? So first, the main thing is that you are also eligible for a capital advance. So indeed, we are offering you a cash advance based on your sales history. It's very easy to be eligible for this advance, and you can use the funds as you wish. Then you can also use our billing and invoicing tools to request a payment from any company that you are doing business with. You can manage the currency, meaning you can convert funds from a currency to another. So you can convert euro to GBP, you can convert GBP to CAD, CAD to Australian dollar. It's really up to you what you need, and also the market rate at the moment that you want to convert the funds. And finally, once you have the money in your account, you also want to use this money outside of Payoneer. So how can you do it? You can withdraw the funds to your local bank account. You can use our commercial cards. We have an excellent acceptance rate and cashback reward. You can also pay in network, so you will be able to send payment for free to other Payoneer's customers. And you can also pay your supplier directly to their local bank account, or you can pay your taxes using our integrated portal. Of course, there can be some common issue with cross-border payments causing unnecessary cost and delays. So we know that 80% of the SMEs don't know the true cost of foreign exchange through their bank. Really using our receiving accounts and receiving bank details will avoid you any processing fees issue, conversion fees issue, and settlement time. Basically, all the payments are routed through local banking rates. So you have clear visibility. It's very transparent. It's very transparent on the payout schedules and transaction times. So there is no issue. You have totally control on your payouts. In addition to give you the opportunity to optimize your financial needs, having a Payoneer account will also help you, and it will be easier for you to manage your global account, because everything will be managed and everything will be in the same place. So you only have one platform, you only have one Payoneer account. So you will be able to manage all your virtual bank accounts in one place without having to manage the local banking relationship with international banks. You can also receive local bank transfer from any source of payment. So you can receive from a client, so a B2B, any company you are working with. You can receive from a marketplace. You can receive from any platform. They can pay you in local currency. So we are supporting 9 currencies for now. So it's GBP, Euro, USD, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, Japanese yen. You can have a local bank account in all this currency to avoid any conversion fees. And then, of course, you can manage your FX fees and transfer times between all these currencies. So we already covered that. It's very easy, it's local, and once you have the fund in your account, you can manage and convert your currency, so it's easier for you to use the fund outside of Payoneer. Sometimes there is some barriers to financing growth. We are also here to help. So basically, we know that 61% of global sellers regularly struggle with cash flow. 30% of newly established business fails because they run out of cash. 60% of the SMB reports using personal funds to finance. So this is really where we can help you. The supply side shifted to alternative models. So fintechs can now offer a greater accessibility and efficiency using alternative data. So basically, this is where we are. We are offering you capital advance to help you finance your growth and extend your business. Our eligibility model is very simple and it's very quick to be eligible. So we will review your history of sales. You will be eligible for an offer. It will show in your account, you can accept it, and then you can use the fund as you wish to pay any invoices, any advertising, any cost that you might have to pay your supplier, to pay your employee. It's up to you. You can just use the funds. In the next slide, we also want to empower you with your supplier spending. So here is through our cards. So we are offering commercial cards in multiple currency. They have very high acceptance rate. So you can trust us, your payments will be approved across all the platform. You can have them in multiple currency with virtually using for multiple stores. And of course, we also have a cashback program. So it's a very good incentive for you to leverage your card usage and to capture the most value of the provider. And so really to conclude, I just want to show you how Payoneer can help you with financial services for your cross-border sales. So we already reviewed all of this, but it's very easy for you to receive payment from international marketplaces, international companies. You will receive the funds into your Payoneer account. Then once you have the funds, you can convert them between the currency as you wish. You can also withdraw them to your local bank account if you need to have them in the US or in Canada. You can also pay your supplier using your Payoneer balance. So it's very easy. The supplier is already registered in your Payoneer account. You just need to send the payment to his local bank account. You can use our commercial card, get cash back. They have a very high acceptance rate. And of course, you can get a working capital advance. Once you get it based on those sales, we will just review the history of the sales. You will be eligible for an offer. You accept it, and then you use your funds as you wish.
Delphine, this is awesome. Again, for people listening, the opportunity here to essentially have a global payment system vis-a-vis Payoneer and reduce those FX rates, but also, as you say, pay out suppliers. That scenario, just in case you weren't fully engaging in that, right? You've got suppliers that are doing things for you overseas. Correct me when I'm wrong, Delphine, but you've got a supplier, let's say, doing your advertising, maybe even your sourcing you're doing overseas, and you want to pay them, but you're also selling into that market. Well, you're earning money. You might as well pay them with that money before you bring it all the way back to the US, pay an FX rate, then send it all the way back, forget about the time and lag time. You can do that all within the market. Accurate?
Exactly. Very simple. Yeah. And you avoid double conversion fees. It's super easy because if you are working with the same supplier, for instance, he will be already registered in your Payoneer account. So it's really just sending the payments, super easy, super fast, and it's routed through local bank details. So it's very easy and fast to receive the payments.
Awesome. Again, for example, going back to the marketplace model, marketplaces overseas will ask you, give us your bank account. And you will usually give them an international bank account, a US bank account. For them, it's an international experience. That means they're now going through their local bank. There's lots of fees. Then they're transferring it to your local bank, lots of fees. Then that bank is giving it to you, let alone a lag time. Whereas in this case, you now can say to those marketplaces, vis-a-vis, for example, we launched Mercado Libre with Payoneer back in the day. You can now give them a local bank account, and that overseas marketplace will be communicating with essentially a local bank account. And using, right, the volumes that Payoneer has, you get better FX rates when you finally repatriate those funds back to the US.
Yes, that works for Mercado Libre, that works for any marketplace in Europe, even like paying different currencies. Basically, we will give you local bank details, local Euro bank details. Amazon Euro will pay you in Euro. You will receive the funds, no conversion fees, and then you can withdraw. You can use the funds to pay your supplier. You don't need to convert the funds. It will already be on the currency that you need.
Awesome. Okay, that is it. Delphine from Payoneer telling us all about optimizing your cross-border payments. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.